knows a lot about the science stuff. Professor Dave explains.
We just went over some general information regarding class Mammalia, so now let's get more specific regarding mammalian body systems. It is widely accepted that the mammals have 11 body systems, or organ systems, those being the circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, nervous system, endocrine system, muscular system, skeletal system, integumentary system, urinary system, reproductive system, and the immune or lymphatic system. So let's investigate them in that order and pay attention to how they may or may not differ from other tetrapods. The mammalian circulatory system includes a unique four-chambered heart similar to that of the birds and crocodiles that distinctly separates oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. It has two pathways, the pulmonary path, a short loop from the heart to the lungs and back again, and the systemic path that carries blood which contains anucleated red blood cells from the heart to all the other parts of the body and back again. This adaptation enhances efficiency, allowing for optimal oxygen delivery to tissues during each cardiac cycle, which is vital for the high metabolic demands associated with endothermic mammalian lifestyles. The respiratory system includes the lungs and respiratory passages, facilitating the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the air and blood during respiration. In mammals, this includes the diaphragm, sometimes listed instead as part of the muscular system, which is a muscular structure facilitating controlled inhalation and exhalation, enabling efficient oxygen exchange in the respiratory system that is not found in other tetrapods. The lungs themselves are also unique in their high surface area due to numerous alveoli, and air that enters the nasal cavity is warmed and moistened due to convoluted turbinate bones. Like all animals, the mammalian digestive system processes food through organs like the stomach and intestines, extracting nutrients and eliminating waste. Mammals in particular are noted for the differing morphologies of their internal digestive systems. Note, for example, the large cecum in the non-ruminant herbivores compared to the cud-chewing four-chamber stomached ruminants. Like all vertebrates, the mammalian nervous system includes the brain, spinal cord, and nerves, coordinating sensory input, processing information, and regulating body functions. In mammals, the brain is enlarged with a highly developed neocortex, distinguishing them and facilitating advanced cognitive abilities and adaptability. The endocrine, or hormonal system, includes glands like the pituitary and thyroid. It releases hormones that regulate metabolism, growth, and various physiological processes. In the mammals, the endocrine system is noted for its role in maintaining a consistent internal temperature and numerous interactions or feedback loops with integumentary glands and the reproductive system. The muscular system includes muscles that contract and enable movement by pulling on the skeletal framework. In mammals, it also aids in maintaining a consistent body temperature. The skeletal system forms the structural framework of bones and cartilage, and the mammalian skeletal system in particular is very much like that of the reptiles, except that, as endotherms, mammals have a more complex internal structure, more blood vessels within the bones, and often a higher concentration of calcium. The integumentary system includes the skin, hair, and nails, serving as a protective barrier against the environment and regulating body temperature. It is a highly distinguishing feature among the terrestrial vertebrates. Amphibians have thin, semi-permeable skin through which they can exchange gases, while reptiles and birds have thick, water-impermeable skin notable for the presence of scales or feathers. Mammals are unique in both the presence of hair in their integument and a wide range of glands, such as the sweat glands, scent glands, sebaceous glands, and mammary glands, though the mammary glands are often instead listed as part of the reproductive system. Next, the mammalian urinary or excretory system includes the advanced metanephric kidneys, a bladder, and urethra that function in filtering and eliminating waste from the blood, as well as maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance. Wastes from the urinary system are excreted as urine. In mammals, the reproductive system produces sex hormones and gametes, and is highly dimorphic between males and females. All mammals are dioecious, and reproduction involves internal fertilization. Nearly all mammals, except the egg-laying monotremes, give birth to live young that feed on milk that is excreted by female mammary glands. Finally, the immune or lymphatic system is comprised of a series of lymph nodes, white blood cells, and lymphatic vessels. It is similar to the reptilian immune system, though the mammalian immune system tends to have a more pathogen-specific adaptive response. And that wraps up the mammalian body systems. If you wish to learn more about these systems in the context of humans, visit my playlists on anatomy and physiology, immunology, and other associated topics. Otherwise, let's dig into mammalian diversity and classification by exploring the egg-laying monotremes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Support me on Patreon so I can keep making content. And as always, feel free to email me, ProfessorDaveExplains@gmail.com.